Are we reacting to Dante vs. Clive, Devil May Cry vs. Final Fantasy? I never played or watched neither of these games, so there's no bias over here. So y'all can't comment that.
DMC's Devil Hunter versus Final Fantasy's Shield of Rosaria.
But I feel like that nigga Dante might have more aura. Nah, he do. Just look at this nigga walking down with a gun though.
It's a dangerous world out there. Cultists, demons, and evil businessmen lust for power. And every day brings a new cataclysm humanity must face.
This world may seem like the end, but for a devil hunter like Dante, it's party time. Who'd expect anything less from the son of the legendary
Oh yeah, they did anime.
Thousands of years ago, woke up to justice and sealed away the demon lord Mundus.
But then Sparta mysteriously died, and his wife got iced by some demons, leaving Dante and his brother Virgil separated.
Despite a long-gone family, Dante kept a chipper attitude and set up a business dedicated to one thing:
killing demons. And with the blood of Sparta running through him, he's the best in the business.
By harnessing his own demonic energy.
All right, 6'2", 184 pounds, age 40, aka Tony Redgrave, human, demon high relights, pizza, Sundays, narrow parties, dislikes demons, Mundus. Mundus, and the Devil May Cry.
Dante bolsters his speed.
The man Zero May Cry,
letting him block kaiju-sized punches, move faster than a meteor.
Okay.
Regenerate like an unstoppable force of nature. As long as he has the energy, he can heal from getting shot, stabbed, through,
okay.
Basically anything.
Even without his regeneration, he's survived heat that would reduce the layman to ash.
But no hunter is complete without an arsenal, and Dante's got one hell of a sword left by his dad, Rebellion. Ebony and Ivory, two magic pistols with
those sound tough.
They say the perfect gift doesn't exist,
but Dante's full arsenal is far larger and stranger.
What the fuck?
Like King Cerberus, a shape-shifting.
I'm not reading all of that.
Cavalier, a pair of buzzsaws that are also a motorcycle. Balrog, fiery fisticuffs for boxing and capoeira.
Okay.
And Navan, guitar.
That's just bullshit.
Guitar. There's also Lucifer, a backpack of endless laser swords that Dante got after slaying. Actually, we never see how he beat Lucifer.
Yeah, you know someone's a badass when they off-screened the actual devil. Then there's my fave, Dr. Faust, a sentient hat that turns Dante into
Michael Jackson.
Orville Peck. It shoots crystallized demon blood.
Dante needed this and much more when he got a warm welcome from the brother he thought long dead. In a twist of fate, Virgil was alive, but went down a very different path.
While Dante was partying, Virgil studied the blade, seeking the power he needed to exert his will, even if it meant killing his own brother. Something he
That's that back door.
In their first meeting.
But the defeat only spurred Dante's awakening. He learned to teleport using Trickster, slow down time through Quicksilver, and double-team foes with Doppelganger.
That's slick pose and the right timing.
That's tough.
He can royal guard dang near anything.
He done get his nigga power boost trying to kill him.
Armor up as a dreadnought.
And then there's Devil Trigger, a super form Dante achieves through his supernatural power.
Okay.
By tapping into his inner demon, Dante can fly and gains an enormous boost in speed and power.
Naturally, his rematch with Virgil went very differently, and that was far from Dante's peak.
When Mundus got up to his old tricks, Dante battled the Demon Lord in a vast sea of stars.
Okay.
A universe Mundus created on a whim. Even later, Dante one-shot a stronger alternate future Mundus who had completely merged with the demon world.
So he's kind of a big deal.
Huh? I don't think Clive winning.
Became a living universe just for Dante to shoot him in the face.
Then there's Argosax, a god.
So you're telling me my nigga done killed a living universe? What the fuck does Clive do, nigga? He ain't Cloud. We got this nigga go against the MC.
The power of every other.
We got this go against the MC.
A divine deity of the sun that Dante also shot in the face.
Hold on that nigga.
That guy. I completely forgot about him.
Funny, so did Dante. Despite how powerful Argosax was, he was just an insignificant Tuesday to Dante.
So it's safe to say Dante had become the strongest around. But no amount of style, pizza, or wahoos could fill the hole in his heart. Sure, Virgil was a power-hungry weeb, but he was still his bro. Beneath Dante's antics, killing the last of his family kinda messed him up.
Until he learned his family wasn't as gone as he thought. It turns out he had a nephew, Nero, who Dante would help get into the family business in his own unconventional way.
And for dead weight,
So how he to drop a
pretty
kid?
badass. Even helping Dante take on the so-called Demon King Urizen. Nero's Devil Breaker arm can fire light-speed lasers that Dante and Virgil have dodged.
Dante and Virgil can already dodge lasers in their base forms, but when charged with enough demonic energy, they can outright blitz beams over 11 times faster than light.
Nero even survived getting melted down while inside a living statue. It's a long story.
Okay.
It's the same sort of regeneration that Dante has, meaning he can survive being turned into a puddle.
So Dante was ready when Virgil somehow returned. Again. And made an apocalyptic demon tree for what else? More power!
With the entire world now on the line, Dante had to get serious. And fully embrace his human and demon sides alike by stabbing himself.
With-
Holy shit, Dante has been impaled so much, he decided to make it how he powers up. So he got his greatest weapon, Devil Sword Dante, and became Sin Devil Trigger. This is Dante's demon energy at its peak. He can fire lasers with Loose, obliterate with the fires of Judgment, and surpass even the legendary Sparta.
What?
But although Dante was totally a match for Virgil, neither of them would budge on their ideals.
Okay.
Both were destined to duel until one was dead forever.
But thanks to Nero and two well-placed bitch slaps, they got some sense knocked into him.
Dante realized that if he couldn't make Virgil abandon his ways, he might as well keep an eye on him. In one fell swoop, the two severed the world-spanning demon tree and prepared for a permanent departure to the underworld.
You can choose your friends,
Permanent?
but not your family. But if that's what it takes to keep Virgil safe, or rather to keep the world safe from Virgil, Dante will deal with it. And all things considered, he's happy slugging it out with his bro. Maybe happier than he's ever been.
Proof that as long as you have
They really
a
Goku
human
and Vegeta
heart,
for real.
even hell can become a paradise sweet enough that a devil may cry.
Okay, I feel like Dante got us in a bag, chat.
It's
That's
an
just on me.
emergency. This fight's gonna have a banger soundtrack, but my sounds.
Slash a dominant, the host to a mighty guardian icon.
Anybody who's a dom can draw on magic life juice called ether, becoming
Okay.
a big scary monster.
And
But
commanding
ether very
the
limited though. I do know that.
Slay armies and
Ether is
split
very
the
limited.
sea. Dominants are forces of nature, and Clive would be the dominant of the Phoenix.
Well, he was supposed to, but
Okay.
Big Bird said no thanks, and instead picked his sick little brother Joshua. Birds don't play favorites,
Oh, wow.
but I guess ancient monsters can.
Despite the rejection and a deep loathing
The
for his
guy from
mother
Tekken
Annabella,
8.
Clive and Joshua were only kind to one another. Clive saw the bird and his brother Boar and accepted his blessing of the Phoenix in hopes of becoming Joshua's shield.
Meaning he learned a bunch of magic. He can shoot fire, teleport with Phoenix Ship.
Okay.
He took down this beast before he was even out of puberty.
Even without magic, Clive's a capable swordsman, able to boost his speed and perception with precision dodge.
Okay.
But it wasn't enough when Annabella betrayed Rosaria for the Empire of Soundbrek.
Huh.
In one night, Clive's knights, people, and his own father were slaughtered before him.
Oh wow.
Someone use a Phoenix dance.
Oh,
Those aren't in this game.
Well, that's unfortunate.
This decapitated
But the
that nigga.
Phoenix icon sure is, because the trauma of everything made poor Joshua lose control.
Clive wanted nothing more than to help his brother, and perhaps this desire awakened the icon that was in him all along.
Wait.
The fiery beast, Ifrit.
Boy,
Ifrit.
is Ifrit a wild one. Just standing nearby will incinerate the average Joe. It can make fire barriers, regenerate lost limbs, decimate foes.
So he had
with
Ifrit
lightning
and his
spirit
brother had the
and
Phoenix?
shatter a walking mountain.
The downside being Clive couldn't control it. He didn't even remember becoming Ifrit or battling the Phoenix in a fight that reduced everything he loved to cinders, leaving Joshua presumed dead.
Oh.
If that wasn't bad enough, dear old Ma found him the next day and made him a slave to Sanbreque's army. Clive spent
Hell,
13
mama.
years wallowing through life, searching for Ifrit's host for revenge, only to learn
It
the
was
one he
him?
wanted to kill was
Himself.
himself.
This revelation hit Clive like a phantom train. He thought death was all he deserved for taking the lives of Joshua and so many others. Even so, there was a light. at the end
Even
of the
so,
tunnel.
I feel like he's not doing
No, not
shit.
like that.
Thanks to his friend
Dante
Jill,
been doing.
the outlaw Sid, his doggo Torgal, and a very therapeutic battle with his self-hatred, Clive learned
Shit,
to
he
carry
really
the
not.
torch for his brother, fighting the real problems plaguing his world: crystals and racism.
In the world of Valisthea, prejudice is alive and well for bearers.
Okay.
Basically, anyone who can use magic without special crystals.
So what better way to dismantle the system than to help fellow bearers and destroy the mother crystals ruining the planet,
Okay.
all while picking up some nifty abilities.
Through a mysterious power that lets him absorb icons, Clive took Garuda, an avian with sharp slashes and sharper talons.
Oh.
From Sid, he received Ramuth, so he could summon
Lightning.
From
Okay.
his Bay Jill, he got Shiva to freeze lava and even time itself. With Titan, he can block and absorb blows with earth-shattering fists. From this Dragon Prince, he got Bahamut and some deadly lasers.
And through Odin, he can slow the flow of time and slice apart the fabric of space.
Okay. Now, Odin might be the only tough ability he got. You feel me?
And even reunited with Joshua, who was alive all along. Surprise!
Clive spent 5 years freeing the land and became hot as hell while doing it. Well, no, not well, yeah, that way, but also through Ifrit.
Okay.
By using part of Ifrit's power, Clive can set himself aflame, activating Limit Break to boost his abilities.
But Limit Break is far from Clive's limit. After absorbing the Phoenix essence from Joshua,
Okay.
he became Ifrit Risen.
Ifrit Risen.
Now fully in control of the monster that had tormented him, he embraced his role as a shield for his brother and friends.
Just in time to battle in space, block a planet-wiping blast, and overpower this dragon at the speed of light.
That's no exaggeration. Ifrit Risen is literally stated to move at light speed. Not surprising when Clive has intercepted lasers over 3 times faster than that. And
Wasn't Dante moving at 11 times speed of light? Yeah, this thing might be good.
overpowered Omega, a god-slaying weapon that can destroy, and I quote, all of creation.
Now he might be on to something. Never mind.
Do all this, besides the majestic man cleavage.
Turns out Clive's birth was orchestrated. He was intended to become the vessel of Ultima, an ancient, all-powerful being that created humanity, but
Okay.
abandoned them after they developed free will.
Meaning everything that happened was the fault of one person. God, the bastard! But Clive wouldn't be a puppet. If God was in the way of humanity's freedom, then God was gonna die.
Easier said than done.
Oh, he shut that all
Ultima
down.
was stronger than anyone Clive had faced, able to warp all of reality to create a universe. But Clive had a secret not even Ultima foresaw. Over his journey, he developed a special state of mind, Logos.
AKA someone powered by human will and the bonds of consciousness with others. Okay, that sounds like anime friendship crap.
Bond of friendship?
It made Clive
Power
a
of friendship?
badass who could surpass his limits, getting stronger over the course of just one fight.
So much so that, despite struggling against
So he's a
Ultima initially,
Saiyan. All right.
by the end of the fight, Clive took out Ultimalius, a more powerful amalgamation of Ultima and his entire species, all while Clive was in his base.
Entire
Ultima
species.
literally became Ultima squared, but Clive still kicked his ass. Using his bonds with his brother, his friends, and his unbridled will, Clive killed God in a giant 999,999 damage punch. Okay, so it really was the power of friendship.
Yeah, it was.
Man, this guy's got a.
That was a
future in
fire
himself.
dragon iron fist from
Except we
Natsu.
don't really know what happened to Clive. Whether he lived or died, though, doesn't really matter. It was his journey and the world he created that made his life meaningful. Clive's dream of a future where everyone can live and die on their own terms had become a reality.
And his stories were written up in a book by a certain Joshua Rossfield, which he titled Final Fantasy.
Oh, this was the first book? No, was it? I mean, no. I mean, I don't know.
Coming up next, so call your winner now, folks. Just like our
Dante!
draft game.
Dante might.
Season tips.
Chat, my parlay's look. Funny I say that. My parlay's looking like Dante right now. I'm keeping it a bean. That's why I said at the beginning. That's what I'm stick with. We y'all got. Y'all boys coming up a little before we get to that. And if y'all wrong, gotta subscribe. Fuck it.
Are set, and we've run the data.
Got
through
to
all
subscribe if my parlay smack.
Time for a death battle!
That boy got the pistols out. Off the rip.
Hey, I heard your fiery friend is coming.
Ebony and Ivory.
And I'm in the business of dealing with trouble. Leave now. I have a god to kill. The last thing that will stop me is a demon.
That boy's only. How you know you a demon off rip? Oh, okay. Boom, okay. Walk him down, walk him down. Oh! That nigga look like he just... Like it was inconvenience getting stabbed like that.
Fancy yourself a bard?
Oh. Ooh, damn. That nigga, inventory OC. This nigga's moonwalking through lightning. This nigga over here trolling. Ooh.
No hiding in the shadows anymore, Smokey.
That boy sent a shadow clone out there his ass.
Time to see the light.
Okay. Yo, it really looked like this nigga Clive isn't really doing anything right now. He went, oh shit. He went demon mode already? He did it to Aura Farm on some shit. He don't really need it.
Virgil's got some competition.
Oh no, I'm not liking that. She looks shocked right there. Okay, speed blitz. There we go. There we go.
Still holding out on me? Let's see what your monster can really do. So the devil cries for more. Let's give him everything we've got. Joshua!
Okay. E3. That's the E3 Risen, right? Oh, there we go. Now he's in Finals form. This animation looks amazing. I'm keeping it above. We gotta give it to him. It's a clash. Okay. That's a Frieza Supernova. Smoky, sexy style. What the fuck just happened? Dante. He don't even look hurt for real, for real. Nick. Oh shit. I lied. Wait, how come he don't look hurt for real?
Please. Just once. I need more.
Don't.
In a bag, Smokey. Clive, I need it.
No. No. Not my parlay.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
No, we ain't done. Nah, he's come back from hell before.
God,
He's also. Wait, what? Wait, that's it? Fuck. Dude.
Close, but I think we got the point.
This was not.
Y'all can still subscribe if y'all want.
Matched each other so closely, it was hard finding a definitive advantage either had. This is best explained through three categories, starting with stats.
Both Dante and Clive could easily beat up universe-busting threats.
Mundus and Ultimalius could create universes at a whim, and Dante and Clive defeated them sans their own super forms. Dante and Clive could both consistently intercept lasers at faster-than-light speeds.
And Dante could always amp up with demon juice to briefly outspeed Clive anyway.
But Clive could match that by boosting his own speed and reflexes through precision dodge. Both were so beyond the pale that neither could definitively overpower the other.
Still, given their crazy powers, you you'd think one of their abilities would break the deadlock.
Not so much. Dante and Clive could generally match each other blow for blow. To teleport, slow down time, flash freeze the other, block and absorb hits, etc.
And Dante could survive the intense flames of Ifrit. He's dealt with heat like that before.
So how did the sword burn him?
He did have more methods of manipulating time, both more reliable and abusable, in addition to defensive measures like Ifrit's barrier to fall back on to outlast powers like Doppelganger.
But their super forms evened out. Any edge Clive could get from, say, Limit Break or Ifrit Risen, Dante could match with Devil Trigger or Sin Devil Trigger.
In the end, both have answers to most of each other's powers, making it still anyone's win.
Which is why it came down to one major factor: endurance. Just how long could these two keep at it?
While Dante's super forms could undoubtedly keep up with Clive's, there is an emphasis in story and gameplay that they expend a lot of demonic energy.
Okay.
Dante's battled in Devil Trigger against someone his equal is about 6 minutes, and abilities like Doppelganger, Quicksilver, and Sin Devil Trigger burn through it even faster.
Clive's time in Ifrit Risen isn't limitless either, but it can last longer, fighting for tens of minutes if necessary. But given how close this match is, it's vital. If Ifrit Risen catches Dante outside of Devil Trigger, it's over.
I know what you're thinking. Dante's crazy tough. His healing factor's way better than Clive's. Clive can regen lost limbs, sure, but Dante can heal from getting reduced to a puddle. Couldn't he just tank Ifrit's attacks?
Yeah.
Well, yes, but also no.
What?
This is where context is everything. While no doubt impressive, Dante's healing has been overcome in the past because it is tied to how much energy he has. Less demonic energy means a less potent healing factor.
Like when he got knocked out for a month straight by Urizen, only surviving thanks to a constant source of demon blood. Hell, overtaxing demon regen is how Dante killed Virgil in the first place.
Even if we assume Dante could get a second wind, it's always possible Clive could get one too, becoming even stronger from pure willpower, just like when he fought Ultimalius.
So, for as tough and persistent as Dante was, Clive was able to do just that much more to get the final edge. The devil was
I guess.
but Clive's victory is no fantasy.
The winner is Clive Rossfield.
Next time on Death Battle.
Chat, if y'all really do fuck with me, y'all would subscribe regardless. Did Dante get robbed? I might have to say he had. Yeah. Nigga barely took hits for real, if we being honest. This thing was trolling. He was trolling the beginning of the fight, if we being real. They never want to see me win. Cute book. Alright, but y'all boys like, comment, subscribe. Road to 1K. Open up that Bible.